Welcome to the Log Pulling Challenge, Part 2. Today we're going to focus on the mods, the skidder mods. So let's get into it. Okay, so we have our first skidder mod. This is an IMT 5131. It was made by Juka Velek and Velek Udrojon. I'm sure I am butchering those names, so I apologize. But yeah, the specs on this, it's 140 horsepower with a top speed of 12 miles per hour, which is roughly about 12 kilometers per hour. With the roll bar and bars over the windows, it was $96,000. Not too bad. It's a single cable winch. Detail on this, as far as looks, it's not too bad. It could definitely use a little more detail. I feel like certain colors, could be different, a little more wear and tear looking. I don't know. But it's really nice. I mean, yeah, the winch is a little weird looking, a little boxy, but overall it's pretty nice. I would give this a 5 out of 10 as far as looks, brand new. It's got the blade, which all skidders usually have blades, so that's very handy. So yeah, let's check out the interior. So the interior is very, very simple. I'm sure this machine is very, very simple in real life. So I mean, as far as the textures are concerned, it's very boxy. It doesn't look like much. I'm not that impressed with it. At least the gauges work, so that's nice. It's gonna have the mirrors don't have any reflections in them whatsoever, so I gotta kind of take some points off for that. But yeah, I would say the interior, I would give this probably a 3 out of 10. It's very basic. I mean, it does the job. Okay, functionality. So as I said, it's just a single winch, and let's see how many logs this can grab. Wow, it did all 15 logs. That's pretty nice. That's a lot of logs. So, and that was the maximum, so that's pretty good. So 15 log maximum. Wow, that's pretty wild. All right, let's see what it can handle for weight. So it can handle 15 tons. Not too bad. Sweet. I haven't even gotten it to the line yet, and it can't even pull these. Can't pull 10 tons. Here we are with our second skidder mod. This is a Urim TAF 657. This mod was made by Sheriff Robert and Lezi. Urim is a Romanian company, so this is a European company that I've never heard of until I got this mod. I did a little research on them, and they're an actual company, so this is pretty cool. The modders made two different versions of this. They They did an old version and a new version. The old version's all beat up and rusty and dirty. It's pretty cool looking. And, you got your obvious new version. Also, they did 2 different horsepowers. You got 65 horse or 300 horsepower. The 65 horsepower does a top speed of 27 miles an hour, which is roughly 43 kilometers per hour. And the 300 horsepower, which is very unrealistic, it does 40 miles per hour and 64 kilometers per hour. Yeah, that's a little too much for what these vehicles could actually really do. I'm sure you could jump into the vehicle file and actually slow them down if you really wanted to. As far as looks go, they look really nice. The new version here, this comes in at a cost of $37,100 in the 300 horse version, and the 65 horse version is only $100 less. So, and that's with the chains. The old beat up version, that is $19,100 in the 300 horse version, and it's only $100 cheaper with the 65 horse version. So let's take a look at the actual mod itself in the new version. This looks really nice. You got the brand new chains, you got all the hoses, the pistons, the motor. It's a really nice mod. And you got the radiator behind the grill, the lights. I'm very impressed with what they did with this mod. The only flaw I can really tell is right here with the spools on the winch. You can't really see much of the spool, but other than that, it's really nice. I think they did a fabulous job. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. It's pretty close to the 9 out of 10 with what the in-game vehicles are like, and yeah, top notch right here, I'll tell you. So let's take a look at the interior of this one. The interior on the new one's pretty nice. I mean, you got a working gauge. The RPM gauge works. You got metal pedals. You got the shifter. I mean, it's pretty plain on the inside. It's very basic. I'm pretty sure the machine was like this anyway. So, I mean, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. This is really nice. And I think they did a fabulous job on this. So let's check out the old version. So the old version, it's made to look really rusty, beat up, old. Same thing with the spools. You can't really see the spools, but it's a little darker, so it's harder to notice. So that's not too bad. But yeah, this thing definitely looks all beat up. I'm really impressed with it. You got the alternator right there. That's really nice. So I have to give this an 8 out of 10 as well. I think they did a really good job on these mods. So let's take a look at the interior. Now the interior is a little weird. I mean, you got the rust on the inside. It kind of looks fake. I mean, it's not that convincing. It's definitely like kind of dirty. You got the old metal pedals. You can't really see them very well. It's very dark down there. I mean, the dash is faded out. I mean, I'll have to give them a 6 out of 10 on this. It's not too bad. Same thing, the gauges work, so that's nice. So yeah, 6 out of 10 on this. Okay, functionality. I had to take the old one away because they have a unique hooking system. You don't have to actually come up here and press R in order to pull the cable out. So this is a single cable. It should be a dual cable, but they only have it as a single cable. So the way this works is you just hit B and boom, it's right there. Let's see how many we can do. Alright, that's 15, and I'm pretty sure I can do more. So, let's see. Look at that. And it doesn't have a weight limit either, if I'm correct. So this is probably something else the modders did as well. They kind of didn't give it a limit. I'm sure the machine itself actually does have a limit, but you'll figure that out as you log, So that's actually pretty wild. It's you want to pull a lot of logs, this is the machine that's going to do it. So let's see if it can handle the 10-ton weight. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, unfortunately it's not going to handle the 10 tons. It just needs a little bit more weight on the front. I wonder if I winch up to the winch closer if it will do better. Oh, wheelie time. Look at this. What a crazy ride. What a crazy ride. But it's doing it. I don't know if it's going to make it to the top, but it's doing it. Yeah, I just can't do it. That's too bad. So I want to see if the 8 tons, if I can do the 8 tons, see if 2 tons makes any difference. 3, 2, 1, go. Stop. Well, it did it. It did the 8 tons. So 2 tons do make a difference on this, which isn't bad. So I mean, some of the machines can only do 8 tons anyway. So okay, so here we have our third skidder mod. This is a Timberjack 460D. It's made by WEC. Specs on this is 130 horsepower with a top speed of 14 miles per hour, which is 22 kilometers per hour. With the chains and a thing called MIT Timbermatic, that is, it's going to be $176,380. As far as looks, I mean, this is brand new. It looks really good. I think the modder did a really good job. The detail is very, very nice. The only thing I'm noticing that really kind of bothers me a little bit is there's no cables coming out of the spools on the winch here. It's got dual cables, but they're missing. So, I mean, that's one little thing that's probably the only thing I can really nitpick about this. Otherwise, it looks really nice. It's a really nice mod. So I'm going to have to give this a 7 out of 10. But yeah, it's really nice. So let's check out the inside. So this is the interior. You got the fire extinguisher. The seat's got some texture to it. That's kind of nice. Got this screen with the fake map. That's pretty cool. You got the stickers, the warning stickers. The ceiling's a little weird. It has no depth to it. It just looks like a black hole. That's kind of weird. But yeah, not too bad. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10 as well. I don't really see any working gauges either. So it's really dark there on the cluster. It's hard to see. But yeah, not bad. Yeah, I think he did a very good job. Nice. Alright, functionality. Like I said, it's got 2 cables, so that's kind of nice. A little extra grabbing power there. You got the blade. Most skidders have blades. The other 2 that I've tested have blades as well. Let's see how many logs one of these cables can grab. Looks like it's going to be 4 per cable, so it should do a total of 8. Yep. Yep, there we go. So a total of 8 logs that it can pull. That's pretty good. That's a decent amount of logs. So what about weight per cable? Let's check that. Grab that. Oh, okay. So it's 6 tons per cable. So that's a total of 12 tons it'll be able to grab onto. So that's kind of nice. Let's see what it does on the hill climb. 1, 2, 3, go. This one did really well. I'm very impressed with that. So yeah, so that's the last pull I'll be doing today, and go over our final assessment after I make them all look worn and torn. So I went into the vehicle file and I set all these vehicles to the max amount of paint wear. Let's start off with the Pinnath here. These tracks look amazing. The paint wear on the tracks is really nice. You get a little bit of wear around the attachment here. Then you move over to the actual the gears, the pulleys. They got some good paint wear. But what happened here? There's no paint wear whatsoever. And then you get up to the cab. It looks like it's brand new. What's going on here? Yeah, I'm a little confused. And then I get even more confused when I move over here to the Dutzfa. This one, the only wear I can find is on these steps. It's clean. It's brand new. I don't understand. The Fent weight that I bought for it, that's got some wear to it. That looks pretty nice. Then we move over to the Fanzat. That's got some decent wear. That looks really nice. I'm impressed with that. Looks like some logs have been bashing against it. That's really cool. Then we get over here to the John Deere 9620. It's like super clean. It looks like it just came off the showroom floor. I've noticed a little bit of wear on this toolbox. A little bit of wear on the toolbox. Oop, trying to get over here. Got some wear on the steps, around the steps, and going into the cab, and right there on the air filter. That's it. That's all I can find for wear on this machine. Not even on the 3-point hitch back here. It's like, oh, there's a little piece right there. Look at that. Yeah, so this is like brand new. I don't understand. It's really interesting. Then we move over here to the John Deere 848. This thing looks cool. They did a good job on this. Look at this. You got some wear around the edges. You got the handle wear. The chains used to be blue. You can still see the blue paint that's been worn off. That's pretty cool. I think they did pretty good there. You know, you got the claws, got a little bit of wear. Got a little bit of wear here down at the bottom of the boom. The boom itself still looks like it's brand new. But yeah, they did a really good job. Then you move over here to the blade, which I can't get to because I'm stuck. Let's see, I gotta jump over. Okay, there we go. Move over here to the blade. Blade looks like it's been used. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm impressed with this one. So that's what I want to see. And we move over to my favorite mod, which is the TAF 657, and this thing looks like it's brand new still. I'm assuming the modders didn't make it wearable, which is unfortunate. So if you want to use this mod, you got to use the old one just to always have that wear look. So yeah. Then we get to the Timberjack. Now that looks like somebody just sandblasted all the paint off. It's very interesting. So yeah, I don't know what happened there. Maybe the modder's just not done with it. I'll have to check and try a smaller number, see if it makes it look a little better. But the back looks good. It's got some scratches and wear marks on the rear, so that actually looks pretty decent. So I don't know what happened there. Then we move over here to the IMT 5131. This thing looks like somebody pepper sprayed it with sandblasting. They just hit it in spots and went crazy, you know. And it kind of has like this digital print look going on. So I'm not a big fan of this one. Even the interior, it's like, yeah, that doesn't look right. You know, I mean, it's a mod. I can't expect them to get it perfect, so they do these things for free, so you know. So that one's probably one of my least favorites. Then you move over here to these two tractor based ones. Now you get the Fanzette. It looks amazing. Look at this. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. You got wear on the fenders, wear on the blade, rear blade as well. And then the one that I can't pronounce, I'm going to let you guys look at it because it's very hard for me to pronounce. This one looks awesome. Look at this. I love this. This is what I want to see for wear. And yeah, that's cool looking. That looks like it's been used, and yeah, I'm impressed with those two. So yeah, that's my opinion on wear. I would say the best are the two tractor-based vehicles, and I'm not sure what happened with these three. Maybe it's something to do with licensing. They weren't able to, you know, it was part of a clause. I'm not sure, but I find it interesting that one John Deere would have wear and the other doesn't. So I'm not sure. Maybe it depends on the model. So, but yeah. Okay, so I set all the dirt nodes to maximum, so they're all completely filthy, and they look pretty good. Yeah, I can't really complain about much. All the actual in-game vehicles look really good. They're nice and dirty, like they're supposed to be. The skidder looks really good dirty. Look at the wheels. That looks awesome. The TAF looks like it went through a mud bog, so it's interesting to say the least. I'm betting it's probably dirty on the inside too. Let's see what the cab looks like. Yeah, the cab's all gross and muddy too, so that's a little weird. But and the old version doesn't look dirty at all except for the chains and maybe the pistons. That's it. So that's a little weird. Then we move over here to the Timberjack. This looks like this looks really nice. I think he did a good job on the dirt on this. It's just too bad about the paint. We'll have to figure that out. The IMT, it's not bad. Same thing. It's got a lot of dirt in the cab. It's weird because the dirt kind of covers up where the wear is, so it's almost like it's the same file in a way. So I'm not a big fan of this one. The wheels look decent. I'll give that. I'll give it that. The two tractor-based logging machines, they look good. Yeah, so I'm pretty impressed with how everything looks dirty. So can't complain. So which vehicle won the log pulling challenge? Well, that's really a matter of opinion. How is your role play? What do you like to do in your role play? You know, what's your favorite type of vehicle? I can't answer that. It's really up to you. For me personally, I love the TAF 657. It's a nice little mod. It can carry so many logs, up to 8 tons. I mean, you can get moving pretty quick, you know, with a price tag of only $19,000. You can start off if you have no money and just it can move logs. So it's really all a matter of your gameplay. That's my type of gameplay. I'm sure other people, you know, maybe they wanna use one of these type of machines because they've seen it in the real world and they think it's really cool, you know. And that's kind of my thing. I love skidders. I've loved skidders since I was a kid, and I've always loved them. So it's really just matter of opinion. And what's fun? It's a game. Let's have some fun. So that concludes my log pulling challenge. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. I definitely did. I had fun making this video. And please give a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. JRad out.